And you must know it. And one day you will know it. And then you and I will meet in eternity as the one being. For in the end there is only one being, one Spirit, one Lord, one God and Father of all. And may I tell you, one body. You will wear the body of God the Father, and I wear the body of God the Father. And yet I will know you, and you will know me. And in that day, there will be nothing but love. Nothing but love. For we have brought under control these garments that we had to wear. For these are the slave garments. These are the garments where one's hand is against every hand, and every man's hand is against you. Isn't that true of the world? You think you have a friend to find, it isn't. I think a man's greatest possession in the world is a friend. I can't conceive of anything greater in the world that I could ever have than that of a friend. Money can go, all things can be taken from me, but a friend. And I can get on that phone and call a friend. If he really is a friend, he will come to help. I have had experiences of that. I know what a friend is in this world. And I can't tell anyone what it is to have a friend. If you haven't a friend, well, try to find one. But first become a friend. First become the friend, and you will have friends. But I can't conceive of any greater possession in the world than that of a friend. As I can't conceive of any greater accomplishment in the world for a man than to become a gentleman, and a woman to become a lady. To be a dictator, to be a billionaire, these mean nothing. I have met many of them. Not dictators. I have met many very, very wealthy people. And I cannot put them in my book as gentlemen or ladies. I may be a numbered among the few. Maybe there are others who have great wealth who are gentlemen and who are ladies. But I haven't met them. I've met wealthy people, very wealthy people. But I cannot, in my book, call them gentlemen and call them ladies. That I know many gentlemen and many ladies who are not wealthy, but they are gentlemen and they are ladies. Under any circumstance, they are gentlemen and they're ladies. And they may be tonight doing a job that is menial, but they're gentlemen. So, the ass of Scripture is the body that you are wearing. This is the one the king is riding, and eventually he will ride triumphantly and victoriously into Jerusalem. And you will find as you ride into that state, you are the King of Kings. And your son David is Prince forever among all. As told us in the 34th of Ezekiel, for I, the Lord, have spoken. And I will not take back what I have said. I, the Lord, said he, have spoken. And David shall be their prince forever. It comes as a surprise and as a shock to those raised in the Christian faith as I was, to discover David to be the Christ. David is the Christ. And the one in Scripture called Jesus is the Lord himself. It's a drama, it's a play. He is simply dramatizing the story of God himself. And he has that one son. And David is the essence of humanity. He symbolizes the whole vast field of humanity. If you took all the men in the world and all of their experiences and fuse it into one single whole, that concentrated time into which it is fused, if personified, would come out as David. That's David. and there is no doubt in your mind when you look at him. How on earth can you look at him with such certainty? But you will. You will not have to, for one moment, ask. You ask him nothing. Memory has returned, as though it had suffered from total amnesia. And then suddenly, the whole thing has returned. And you're looking into the eyes and the face of your everlasting Son. And he's David. Yes, the David of biblical faith. So, Francis was right when he asked forgiveness of poor Brother Donkey for all the hardships he had caused it to suffer. You don't have to go through that. I did it for 7 years and tore my body apart. I became knowing nothing of nutrition. And those who go on diet, they know nothing of nutrition. They're not scholars who studied it, and they will take any little suggestion and go on it, as I did. I was told to become a vegetarian, so I became a vegetarian for my soul's sake. When I went into a restaurant, I was a dancer in those days. I would ask the waiter, does the soup have beef stock? Well, he would say, yes, sir, but I can't take it. Well, what kind of soup in this world is there without a beef stock? Plain water. But all soups have some kind of a meat stock, chicken stock. If you could have a good soup. But I would say, no soup. I wouldn't even eat eggs. No fish, no fowl, no meat. As a result, dancing as I did, I simply became a thin little thing, and I lost all of my strength. 7 years of strict vegetarian.